starts, even when you land in Zadar, and you start the drive that is said to be 1 hour, but always is 2 hours, right? And you start driving that road and you wonder where the hell am I going? And it starts to turn into like a moon country, you know, it looks very special. And you're like, what could happen out here? You know, it doesn't seem to be any people, it's completely empty. You wonder like, you know, it's not going to be very fun here.
For me, it's one of my favourite gigs of the year, always.
My first year here, it absolutely blew me away.
Every year we come here, we like, oh, we can't be better than last year, and every year it is.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Good times.
Very good, very nice.
Like, this is the best! Everyone's so nice! Fucking great!
I like the crowd here. That's why I've been coming here for so many years already.
It was Piranha, yeah. And that club was crazy. That was the first time I ever came to Croatia. I didn't really know what to expect, but I fell in love with the way that the country parties. The thing that's always the same with Papaya that I love is that just the people, really. The people are so excited and happy, and they come, there's always a lot of people on the stage, which is fun because it becomes a party on the stage. Sometimes you just play on the stage by yourself and the people is there, but there's a party all around. And that's always going to be what I remember. And also the bungee jump behind.
I love you guys from the heart. Thank you for having me as your guest here once again.
Pripreme za samu Papaju počinju već po zimi, dakle i prije Nove godine krećemo s pripremama s medijskim aktivnostima koje kulminiraju evo jednog dana kao na primjer kad dolazi Axwell, kad u rano jutro već šaljemo posljednje poruke medijima, dakle da taj dan je veliki mega spektakl u Papaji. Provjeravamo poznate osobe koje dolaze, dakle VIP goste, kolege novinare. I već oko 1 sat dolaze prve televizijske ekipe na lokaciju, provjera lokacije, obično imamo i javljanja uživo i after beach već je pravo zagrijavanje, dakle u popodnevnim satima za to što će biti navečer.
Papaya was great last night. I can see that the people are really into the music, for real. You know, people are dancing, like properly dancing, not just occasionally, yeah, and then like, what's up, you know? It's for real, it's dancing like under the stars, outside, naked and free.
An island off the Adriatic coast in the Mediterranean Sea. An island known for its rich tradition in agriculture, fishing, and the production of distinctive cheese made from the milk of the island's breed of sheep. Romans were believed to have come here during their time to start salt production, which was crucial to the island's economy for more than 1,000 years. Then, in the 20th century, outsiders started to discover this strange and beautiful island for other reasons. The island itself started to be known for its beautiful sandy beaches in the 1960s. One of them was Zrce Beach. As the tourism started to change in the 1980s, an idea was born.
to vrijeme, u 90-ima, zapravo postojao na Zrču samo klub Kalipso. Dakle, udaljeni ste od mjesta stanovanja, možete raditi do zore i to je radilo ko blesovo. Da bi tamo negdje 2001. zapravo otvoren Papaja, ali ne u sadašnjem obliku i nije se zvala Papaja. Da bi 2002. dečki iz Papaje preuzeli to, već tada pomalo proširili s ciljem da jednog dana to postane nekakav wow klub.
Prednost tadašnjeg Zrča je bila što je tamo već postoje određen dio, recimo to vikendaša, hrvatskih i slovenskih. Znači mi smo već imali nekakvu bazu, nekakve publike.
To je prvo neki bio pogled kao imamo bazu u Zagrebu, recimo 2-3 tisuće mladi koji prate nekakve partije, tulume koje radimo, ajmo napraviti na ljeto nešto isto za njih i u stvari njima se obraćati plus nekom užem lokalnom tržištu, Zadru i tako slično, ne? Ta prva godina onako dosta i poludepresivno čak izgledala, onako uđeš 10 ljudi u klubu, 17 konobara.
I dečki zapravo su bili na klackalici jer su imali otvoren, koliko ja znam, ugovor. Dakle, ok, uzmite na godinu dana, ako vam se dopadne, produžit ćemo ugovor na određeni broj godina, ako nek vragu izađite, vratite mi taj klub.
Naturally, after a pretty bad season, the owners asked themselves if it was worth the trouble. A successful club would require a substantial investment, begging the question, would the investment eventually pay off? Nevertheless, intuition led them to take the risk of taking over the club. Apparently, the owners of the Aquarius Club in Zagreb had similar plans and at the same time opened a branch on Zrce Beach right next to Papaya.
Pa ja mislim da je u svakom biznisu prva godina katastrofalna, ali mislim da se biznis treba raditi. Pa tako smo ga i mi stvarali i kada se Papaya otvorila iste te godine, znači 2002. pored nas, oni su isto krenuli kao jedan mali beach bar. Mislim da još uvijek stoji na gornjem ulazu, to je jedan onako beach bar, exotic bar Papaya.
Te prve godine, 2003. 2004. I njima sajma je bilo teško privući nekakva jaka DJ imena i mučili su se. 2004. su došli neka imena, 2005. već malo bolje, ali sve je to bilo povuci, potegni, drž, ne daj.
First time we came here, it was a lot different. We didn't play on the big stage because there was a mix-up, I don't know. So we were left kind of going, oh, it wasn't a great experience. But I'm really pleased we came back.
Yeah.
Because from that point, when we played the main stage and everything, it's been amazing. And the guys from Papaya, is one of our favourite places to play for the hospitality, the crowd. It just seems to work for us.
Mi nismo radili posao. Dečki su bili, dakle, vlasnici su bili jako sposobni da su znali involirati pametne promotore, pametne sponzore, pametno priču posložiti. Tu su bile i Coca-Cola i Motorola i napravili smo jedan veliki događaj, ali mi smo se družili, mi smo jednostavno živjeli za tu sezonu.
Eventually, and by 2010, when 8 out of the world's top 10 DJs performed at Papaya, Zrce's full euphoria echoed, not only throughout Croatia, but throughout the whole of Europe and beyond. Visitors had come from more than 60 countries around the world, mostly from countries where Papaya has partners, such as France, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Italy, and many others in which the EDM rode in on a wave from the UK in the 90s.
It's been going for the last 15-20 years, so it's newer here, and it's still quite fresh, and I think that's why your crowds still have the same. They have a lot more enthusiasm for the music. You have people from all over Eastern. You have your Serbs, your Czechs, your Slovenians, Bosnians, Croatians, Russians, Polish, they all come to Papaya, and they're all here because of one thing, because of their love of music. And so if that's not breaking down cultural barriers, I don't know what is.
Ethnic and cultural barriers were broken, but some traditional and conservative ones still acted as barriers. Just as Zrce was beginning to develop into a favorite tourist destination for young people, Croatia's media was also going through changes. After years of stories related to war, politics, and other grim subjects, media moguls realized that people had become tired of such topics, resulting in a shift towards sensationalized stories, show business, and gossip columns, where a well-crafted story could sell countless newspapers.
I onda je nastao taj nama gorak naziv Sodoma i Gomora koji je izašao u Nacionalu.
Glavni urednik Nacionala, pokojni Ivo Pukanić, je tog ljeta 2004. svratio na jedan dan sa svojim prijateljem do Novalje. On je mene nazvao i rekao u svom stilu: stari, pa ovo je ludnica. Ovo je ludnica, mi moramo imati reportažu o ovome ovdje. Ja napišem tekst, ne dam nikome da ga čita, ni vlasnicima Papaje, ni vlasnicima Aquariusa, nikome. Pošaljem ga u redakciju. Ono što ja nisam znao, jer sam naravno ostao u Pagu, je da su oni bili u deliriju od sreće od fotografija, ljudi u redakciji, tako da je ta tema bila na naslovnici Nacionala. Naslovnica je bila briljantna, dakle tip na afteru snimljen, 2 komada plaze po njemu i unutra ide taj tekst čuveni gdje se spominje Sodoma i Gomora u Novalji.
Mislim da se samo htio stvoriti fokus na tu novinu po meni, da se ta novina bolje proda ili da ima bombastičniju naslovnicu ili naslov.
Tekst izaziva nevjerojatne reakcije kako čitatelja, tako i od vlasnika, što Papaje, što Aquariusa. Zašto? Vlasnici Papaje nisu baš, blago rečeno, nisu bili sretni s tekstom jer su smatrali da se tu previše ističe seks, provod, alkohol i tako dalje. Ja sam im tada bio rekao da, spominje se normalno, ali ja još uvijek mislim da netko ko ima 25 ili manje godina, ko pročita taj tekst, tog trenutka će staviti ruksak na leđa i spustiti se u Novalju.
Priča o Zrču je opterećena dodatnim konotacijama da se dole događaju grozne stvari. Da ima seksa, droge i ne znam čega u enormnim količinama.
Što se tiče same slike koja je bila u medijima o destinaciji zapravo Zrču je bilo dosta negativnih natpisa, dosta negativnog konteksta oko Zrča i moram priznati da je bilo zaista teško to mijenjati.
A krivi smo mi, dijelom i mi, fotografi, novinari koji smo dolje, jer snimamo određene detalje, doduše uredništvu kad vidi 30 fotografija sa Zrča, a jedna ekstremna, oni uvijek uzmu tu ekstremnu.
Čudno se gledalo iz tog aspekta jer ulaziš u klub u 4 popodne, svi plešu u kupaćim kostimima, a pored tebe je plaža, ne? I onda na plaži ta osoba ne izgleda čudno, ali 3 metra dalje u klubu izgleda jako čudno i to je Sodoma i Gomora, jer kao oni su polugoli.
I medijski presing i represija, jedan arhetip koji je stvoren na Zrču, jednostavno u mnogim glavama stvaraju sliku da je to zapravo destinacija Sodoma i Gomore. I onda sad odjednom vidiš oca sa sinom, a ima takvih prizora dosta. Vidiš oca sa sinom u sred Sodoma i Gomore. Kako to odjednom sada, kako on može voditi sina u to nešto što je grozno i strašno?
U samog starta se radila ta jedna priča da to bude medijski, glazbeni, a čak bi rekao i sociološki fenomen, a ne ono samo partijanje.
Pa isprva nije bilo nekih prepreka. Dakle, počelo je sve skromno i počelo je sve kao ljetni disko na moru, dakle nije bilo nikakvih velikih problema. Kasnije se pojavio mali otpor dijela stanovništva koji jednostavno misli da ti mladi ne troše, da ti mladi nisu dobri gosti i tako dalje, čim se ja ne bi složio.
U to vrijeme kada smo mi došli 2002. godine na samu plažu Zrče i općenito situacija u zemlji je nekako još bila više manje poslijeratna, još je prošlo onako 7 godina od tad i dosta je to bilo sve onako sivilo, tmurno.
Zrče je bio lijek za dušu. Dakle, te ratne godine samog reporterstva, bile su takve kakve jesu, radio si, izvještavao si, ne znam što. Međutim, i rat je po sebi ima neka pravila takav i kakav je, ali možda još groznije razdoblje bilo ono postratno razdoblje. Dakle, te nataložene mržnje, neprijateljstva. I dolaziš na Zrče svi su više manje happy, plešu, zabavljaju se i ja kažem pa ovo je svijet u kojem uživam. Dakle, radio sam da kako izvještavao u početku za listove, novine i to radio s užitkom.
Things has changed so much. The last 5-6 years, 5 years ago, there weren't any decent hotel. I mean, you had hotel and apartments, but there wasn't really.
There's still no decent hotels here.
No, but compared to 5 years ago, it's a huge difference. You can see so many good hotels started popping up, around this area.
But not particularly in Zrce Beach, though.
Not just yet.
Yeah.
We need another airport and a luxury 5-star amazing hotel.
Yeah, that's all it's missing.
That's it, and you'll be sorted.
Yeah.
Ono što turizam danas u svijetu, krenut ćemo od nekakve svjetske perspektive, je zapravo najbrži rastući segment turizma. Kada gledamo samo brojke, možemo vidjeti da omladinski turizam pokriva oko 20% ukupnog turizma. Mnogi su regije počele tek kasno uviđati značaj tako jednog velikog segmenta, jednog velikog tržišta kao što je omladinski turizam. A ono što je još zanimljivo za njega reći je da on u principu pokazuje dalje trend porasta. Znači on je u kontinuiranom porastu. Samo primjerice u zadnjih 10 godina se prosječna potrošnja mladih putnika, znači na nekoj globalnoj razini, povećala za nevjerojatnih 30 do 35%.
Imamo jako dobar feedback, imamo jako dobar imidž. To vidimo i same činjenice da se uvijek svake godine traži krevet više.
Zapravo Hrvatska nema ni jedan proizvod kao što Zrče plasira prema van, znači kao da nema ni jedan koncept, sadržaj koji nudi osim smještaja i kupanja. Ne? Zrče je tad imalo neki koncept, neku priču koje je slagalo kroz te festivale.
I heard a lot about Croatia because I have some Croatian friends in Holland, but I never would be like that it's so beautiful and the people are amazing. I would never thought of that.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that the best thing to come here is like the positivity of the people. Yeah. They're really open-minded, and what I always say, it's like people don't know what's happening here, a lot of people. I was twittering today, like, going to Croatia, a beautiful place in the world, and everything was like, Croatia? What do you mean? I said, yeah, it's a beautiful world here, and the experience you have here is like the quality of life. The food is good, people love the music, the climate, so yeah, it's, what can I say more?
It is like that.
Yeah.
It was awesome, I'm here with my buddy Hardwell, and I played. People were going crazy. I never expected this much because, I was that early on the night and it was crazy. I liked it.
My first time in Croatia, I heard a lot of good stories about Papaya, so I'm really excited to be here. And yeah, so far so good. Danik is playing now, one of my best friends, and the crowd's going well. Everybody's having a good time, so I'm really happy to be here.
I heard a lot of crazy stuff about this club, and I have some friends, like Sebastian Grosso has played there, and he says it's crazy. People here are very positive, and they love to party and love to listen to this kind of music, and so the first impression was really, really good, and I had a great time.
But do you ever wonder how much preparation, how much blood, sweat and tears has to be spilled before every single party starts?
Ljudi koji se ne bave poslom misle da je Papaya u stvari samo tvornica zabave i vide ono što se dešava na samoj destinaciji, a ne vide taj silni rudarski posao koji kreće već od kraja prijašnje sezone, od 1.10. Znači, to su aspekti ne samo booking DJ-eva i izrada festivala. Mi se bavimo i turizmom, i promocijom, i marketingom.
In the last 3-4 years, I've been dealing with the majority of the program, taking care of the entire season regarding the DJs, the artistic part of the show, with the bookings, contacting all of the agents, making sure that all of the DJs and their crew which come with them are taken care of in Novalja.
Because the phone is ringing every day, like 500 times at least during the peak of the season. So, but it's okay. I mean, for the person who really loves the job that you do, I think it's a dream job because I'm sure if you ask, I don't know, 100 people that are into the electronic dance music, do you want to do this job? I think the majority, like 99%, will say yes.
Working in the music industry can be tough, but when you are inspired by the music you love, it suddenly becomes a lot easier. For many, house music is just about that.
You know, house music has always been about having fun and good times and positive energy.
It's a tempo thing between 126 and 129 BPM.
Yeah, there's certain type of dance music that reduces himself to the maximum impact and doesn't need much more elements than them that make the people just want to shake their asses.
It's groovy. It makes you dance.
We love all kind of music, but dance music is something different because, like house music, you have so much influences like jazz, funk, even hip hop. I can go on and go to every genre, but you can put everything in it, and it's danceable.
For me, it's gotta have some sort of emotion.
Prvi neki iskorak u cijeloj toj priči oko festivala je krenuo zapravo 2005. sa prvim Day and Night festivalom.
Ta priča se počela širiti, kako je rasla kompilacija, tako rasao i sam festival. Da bi naredne godine ponovili istu priču na malo većem nivou i onda bi uključili druge izvođače, tada su već na festivalu bili su već Junior Jack, Freemasonsi.
Tada su Freemasonsi bili najveći DJ duo u Europi. Radili su za Beyoncé, Destiny Child, stvarno mega pop R&B zvijezde. Bili su najveći remikseri u to vrijeme uopćenito u svijetu. Bukirali smo i na prvu smo se kliknuli Day and Night. Prvi Day and Night vidjeli smo u stvari širinu i pravac kojim se Papaya mora kretati. To je možda bio drugi, treći festival općenito u cijeloj regiji uz Exit.
Ono što je bitno od samog početka, što se meni jako sviđalo kod, ja kažem, izvršnih producenata, odnosno vlasnika Papaya, da su oni imali viziju. Znači nikad nisu gledali sad, nego su gledali već 3 koraka naprijed. Znači nije bilo bitno napraviti događaj, uzeti nekakve izvjesne honorare, nego napraviti happening da ljudi se vraćaju.
Tada je došla publika, ne samo lokalna, nego su počeli dolaziti sa svih strana, recimo 10-ak zemalja u okružju. I Freemasonsi nekako kao da su od tad se zacrtali svoj put i Papayin put i mi smo rekli oni moraju biti tradicija jer su oni zapravo bili onaj prvi korak, prvi festival koji su obilježili i okarakterizirali daljnji 100 festivala koje smo napravili. I Freemasonsi dan danas, nakon 7-8 godina, i dalje su u sklopu svakog Papaya Day Night festivala omiljeni gosti Papaye. I publika to stvarno cijeni. Gosti koji su bili na prvom Day Night festivalu, kad Freemasonsi nastupaju, možete ih vidjeti i dan danas da dolaze. Jer ta emocija jednostavno koja je ostala prva u njima žele je stalno ponavljati.
I can't do this. I think I'm just so, I need a tequila, a beer, and a coffee to get me going.
Ima jedna anegdota super, DJ koji je svirao dan, dva prije njih u Papaji, na Papaya Day Night Festivalu, toliko je zaružio da je otkazao sve svoje gaže.
Jednostavno, to je bilo fenomenalno kad ti vidiš izvođača koji je prije dana imao nekakav rider, da on rider briše i drugi dan on henga, on čaga, on pleše u klubu i on bi htio ostati 2 dana da se malo kao odmori, da se on malo opusti. To je meni bilo mrak. Sandy Rivera ostao, njega smo morali potjerati doslovce. Njemu toliko bilo dobro.
Došao je samo pozdraviti Freemasonse kao svoje kolege i imao je avion iz Zadra i dolazi u klub naspavan, probudio se i ovi zaustavi muziku kao nećemo svirat dok se on ne baci za bungee jumpinga. Prestaje tulum, prestaje sve. Zanimljivo, on je ovako stao, gleda šta da radi, sad su svi počeli skandirati i pljeskat, uzeo je bocu tekile, nagnao jedno deci, dva i otišao i bacio se.
Craziest thing was the last year that we did the Papaya, the night time. I with bottles of tequila on my rider, and it always sits there next to the DJ booth, and everyone shares and has a shot, and so the whole evening, you know, I'm drinking away with the tequila. I'm thinking everybody else is drinking the tequila as well, but nobody was drinking the tequila except for me. So all the time you DJ and you're concentrating, you feel perfectly fine. And I decided to run around the front of the stage. I took off my flip-flops and threw them into the crowd, at the crowd. And in the morning, I woke up and I had lumps all over my face and all over my head, and I was wondering what the hell has happened. And so I said to my manager, I said, what happened last night? He said, oh, you sat on the front of the stage, you threw your flip-flops at the crowd, they threw them back, you threw them back again, and then they started throwing ice at you. And all the ice was just hitting me in the face, and I just had lumps of ice round here. It was, and very, very funny experience, which I don't remember.
But the thing that everyone will remember is the one event that completely changed everything.
2008. Tiesto dolazi u Papaju. Tiesto je sa sobom povukao neviđeni broj fanova koji su došli stvarno iz 50 različitih zemalja. To je nama bio potpuni šok, ugodni naravno. Tiesto ne da je napunio Papaju, nego je oko 2000 ljudi na samoj plaži plesalo za vrijeme cijelog njegovog nastupa. Taj hype koji je se stvorio oko Tiesta, ne samo našom nekim promotivnim alatima i slično, nego njegove socijalne mreže, radio stanice, njegova emisija koja se slušala i dan danas se sluša preko 10 miliona ljudi u cijelom svijetu, su izazvali toliku euforiju od emocija do neke medijske pompe, da je Tiesto uspio završiti u dnevniku HRT-a koji je tada bio isključivo rezerviran recimo za neke rock i pop koncerte, gdje DJ scena u Hrvatskoj je još tada bila na nekom nivou portala, možda ne daily news medija, dnevnih novina i dnevnika.
Pred desecima tisuća mladih na prvi put organiziranom MTV festivalu nastupio je DJ Tiesto, Nizozemac koji već godinama suvereno vlada svjetskom elektroničkom glazbom. Za ljubitelje te vrste glazbe taj je događaj isto što i za rockere dolazak skupine U2 u Hrvatsku.
Tvrđuje i podatak kako je akreditirano više od 50 novinarskih kuća i da je na cijelom otoku nemoguće pronaći smještaj. Zrče definitivno prerasta u hrvatsku nacionalnu atrakciju, poznatu u cijelom svijetu.
Sjećam se te godine kad je Tiesto, informacija o Tiestu, odnosno o njegovom nastupu bila u Dnevniku i moram reći da to stvarno je bila jedna prekretnica. Cijela ta sezona je bila jedan proboj, pošto su i dnevni tisak je počeo davati prostor, dakle mi smo dobili, sjećam se, za DJ-a 3 strane. Tako da je taj Dnevnik bio samo nastavak na sve te stvari koje su se počele događati.
On je svirao 5-6 sati u komadu i taj osjećaj prvi put kad doživiš izlazak sunca u Papaji oko 5-6 ujutro, kada nijedan čovjek nije otišao sa tog događaja, onda znaš da je to prava stvar. Nakon Tiesta, što se tiče poslovnog mog nekog doživljaja i kao jednog promotora, nakon toga je sve lagano. Znači, sada kad ga radiš 5. 6. put, postoji nekakav odnos i povjerenje. Prvi put agent će ti zagorčat život dok sve ne bude po ugovoru. Znači, flyer autoriziraj pres, autoriziraj tehnički rajder, autoriziraj avion, dolazak, znači sve se mora autorizirati. Znači ne smije apsolutno ništa izaći iz Papaya ofisa, ureda i tima prije nego što oni nisu to odobrili, autorizirali, usuglasili i slično. To je bio posao od 6 mjeseci, samo fokus isključivi na Tiesta.
Već 3. godine, ja mislim da je bila, koliko se sjećam, ta špica, ajmo reći da je bio bum, onaj pravi. I već se nije toliko ni tražilo da se raspituje ko je Papaya, nego već se znalo jako dobro ko je Papaya, da bi David Morales čak i došao, ako ne znam sad točno godinu sad napamet, i sam je došao da vidi koji je taj klub koji je otprilike napravljen, da bi on praktički htio nastupa tamo.
Well, just from my experiences over the last 2 years, I love the fact that you've got all the clubs here. Obviously, Papaya stands out. And it's a great crowd, you know, you've got lots of different nationalities here. And to be honest with you, your money goes a lot further here than it does in Ibiza, you know. And it's great, look at it, you know, and it's going off. It's literally 24 hours, you know. I don't think you can do it 24 hours in Ibiza now because the laws have slightly changed, but here you can party for 24 hours if you want.
And I like the way that the club is split between inside and outside. You know, you have a nice pool area, and then if you want to relax a little bit, you can kind of walk away and, you know, have a little bit of shelter. I really like it. Yeah, it's a great club, great club.
To do a gig somewhere like this is magical, really, for me, because I spend 90% of the year in sweaty nightclubs. So when you come to a gig and it's outside near the water and the weather's beautiful and it's pretty special.
It's a combination between a big stage and a great sound system, and you have the mountains around it, and it's really nice. And the sun was coming down. I played into the sunset, and this is always an amazing thing to see that, and especially when I play and I see it myself, it's perfect.
If I have to explain what Papaya is like, it's craziness. Like they know what music is about. They know the house music. They reckon everything. Just if you play the right music, not even the hits, they go for it. So that's nice to play as a DJ because you just go for the music and not only for the things they know. And that's always nice for a DJ to play here.
And the place is amazing. You know, outdoor, like a lake behind, and wow.
Yeah, beautiful people.
Yeah.
And
last time we played there, I actually go and swim after our show. So
yeah, that was because against the hangover.
Yeah.
So to be able to come here and DJ is really an honor and a privilege. I mean, it's so nice for me to be able to play somewhere open air, which has been lost. You know, being a resident in DC-10 in Ibiza, once known for open air clubs, to be able to play in a place that is now able to play open air music, it's really just kind of a throwback to what we all want, you know? And it's beautiful, it's amazing, I love it.
Prije 10 godina kad se počelo to razvijat, pa ne samo ja, nego i drugi su bili malo skeptični prema toj počelo se govoriti o novoj Ibici. Ono što se dogodilo u 10 tih godina je da su sve najveće, ajmo reći, zvijezde došle na Zrče i tako se pročulo za Zrče, ljudi su počeli dolaziti svugdje, party traje non stop. Sad je došao trenutak da Zrče napravi jedan kvalitativni odmak, znači od tih komercijalnih zvijezda da napravi ono što je napravila Ibiza odavno. Znači Ibiza ima onaj komercijalni dio, ali ima jako posjećen klubski program koji se oslanja na DJ-eve koji su strašno kvalitetni.
New directions and new goals have led to various unexplored markets. With the help of British PR agency Raw Material, the guys from Papaya managed to get the attention of established British promoters, which wasn't difficult after more than 2 years of constant releases in British media outlets such as the Daily News and BBC, and also after many promotional activities with Ryanair and EasyJet, who are flying in more and more fun-seeking British tourists to Croatia. One result is the Hideout Festival at Papaya.
We sold out our European allocation 3 months in advance. People that came in 2011 see what we've done in 2012 and they were just wowed by it, by how much bigger it had got and how much better it had got and how much more things there were to do. And the plan is just to keep on adding more and more to it to make it a better experience every year.
For me personally, Hideout Festival, probably the best atmosphere. We had people in the club until 6:30, 7 in the morning, like 5,000 people during the after beach parties.
Do I like Hideout Festival? I love Hideout Festival. I mean, last year I came, spent some time on the beach, hung out. Everyone's really nice. I once went to Garden Festival and I got banned for being awesome.
This is why it's absolutely amazing. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. It's got everything, a wonderful beach, the sea, the mountains, and some of the best open-air clubs in the world. No other reason why. I couldn't find a more perfect place, really.
Proof that Zrce is the perfect place for many different events can be found in the hugely attended Big Beach Festival. In cooperation with the MPG agency, Papaya and other beach clubs have agreed on the concept of an event in which each summer they present a music legend, not only within the electronic dance music scene but the music scene in general. The first was Fatboy Slim, and in 2012 the beach fired up Carl Cox.
To je bio kao koncept više koncerta, ne samo partija. To je bio koncept gdje si ti mogao vidjeti i osjetiti veliku produkciju velikih koncerata i onda cijelu tu priču preseliti u klubove na neki after party, ne.
Came down, done the sound check in the afternoon, and of course already people are partying on the beach already before I even started. So already people are in a good mood. But I think there was a lot of anticipation on this event, especially for me being here. And every time I've coming here, I've had an excellent party in Croatia, no matter where I've played. But this was very special, being on the beach right here. And I mean, we were very lucky yesterday with the weather. Mother Nature took over yesterday, decided maybe it's going to be a little bit wet. But by the time I came on, there was no rain, maybe a little wind, but it was perfect weather for partying. And by the time I came on after record number 1, I knew we was going to go in for a very good time. Well, the thing was, there was people who heard about me in the early days playing techno and rave music. And there's people who knew about me and knew exactly what I was going to give them and how I was going to basically introduce my sound here to Croatian crowd. And from the beginning, you know, people have followed my sets. It's made it much easier now because of social media has played a massive part in now understanding what electronic dance music is all about, or techno music, or house music, or drum and bass, or jungle, or dubstep. You know, everyone knows now. At the time, it was just music of which I basically was into, which was basically house music, techno music, and rave music in the early days. But of course, we're talking 20 years ago. Now is a whole brand new club set of people who know the music from what's going on right now. So therefore, I've become a bit more of a old school master, the one that has the zen, the one that basically people trust in me. I've done something for over 20 years, and then, yeah, from record 1, they understand where I'm going to take the people. So for me, it's much easier now to do this, but in the early days, it was all about learning and understanding the sound of what I was involved in, for sure. Well, I've always found the crowd here to be very young, very vibrant, and very much into it. Also very open-minded, you know. I mean, based on that, a lot of people are coming from all over the areas of the regions of Zagreb or Ljubljana or most of these places. There's a lot of DJs that also are making this music, like Tommy de Klerk and Umek, and most of the music I played yesterday was 75% brand new music. So for me, that was amazing that they were reacting to basically the next generation of sound of what I'm basically involved in, and keep pushing so it keeps everything fresh and vibrant. And the crowd was really into it.
He's a good friend, but just because, you know, he's been now on top for 30 years. He has such a good vibe about him, you know, and he, you know, he plays for, you know, I've never seen someone that can just keep playing and playing and playing 7, 8, 9 hours, and still, you know, after 9 hours, he's still got that same energy. So, you know, he is my biggest inspiration, I think.
Aside from techno legend Cox, Zrce hosted another master of his genre. Trance legend Armin Van Buuren already feels at home at Papaya. Every year, finding an extra ticket for his show is a difficult task.
Trance music is specific for us because we were the first ones in Croatia that tried to do something big with it. And I think throughout the years we had like probably the 10 biggest names of trance music. And we invested a lot of time, energy and money, and we did a lot of things, improvements regarding the production for the DJs that we have. And Armin Van Buuren helped us a lot because that was probably the biggest, one of the biggest events in 2009 when we had him for the first year. And it was sold out, we were packed, he played for 4.5 hours. And I think that event changed something changing in Croatia regarding the trance music. From then on, we just started to book more and more DJs.
Armin Van Buuren, biggest trance DJ in the world. He's an exceptional DJ and very, very good businessman. You know, he's got a very big following around the world. For me, he's like the first person I would think about when I talk about progressive dance music.
The first time I got to Croatia, I already saw on the internet, thanks to my radio show, that there was quite a bit of following for trance music, especially in Croatia and Slovenia. And I also met a lot of Croatian people in, like, for example, in Canada. They said, like, when are you finally coming to Croatia? When I first got here, I was really pleasantly surprised because people were expecting some of the deeper stuff. You know, I thought maybe I could play some little bit more accessible stuff, but people really wanted to hear like the more deeper stuff. So they were really educated, and this makes my job as a DJ a lot more fun. I'm not just saying this because I have the interview with you right now, you know. This would be an easy answer. But what I feel right here is that people are really connected with melodies. They don't really care about just commercial shit. They want to hear the deeper stuff. They're interested in what you really want to say.
Moram istaknuti Armin Van Buurena, dakle najboljeg DJ-a svijeta, kao meni osobno jednog s kojim je najlakše raditi. Dakle, on je najjednostavniji, apsolutno. Uvijek mi ostane u sjećanju, on sve izjave da, sve intervjue da i čak onim zadnjim fanovima u 7, pola 8 ujutro potpisuje majice, fotografira se i uvijek ode jedan među zadnjima koji ode kući.
Armin Van Buuren is probably like the easiest guy you can talk to, and probably Axwell also, because even though they're like big stars, popular all over the world, having so many gigs, having like sold out tours, which you have now. Armin is selling out venues for 20-30,000 people. Axwell with the Swedish House Mafia selling venues for 50-60,000 people. And when you can sit down normally with them at dinner or lunch, talk about the normal, usual daily stuff, not only just business, it does prove that they are actually normal people.
Uvijek ti imaš u rajderu, čovjek mora nastupati 2 sata, ne? I sad odjednom krene već u 3. sat, od u 4. Već je 6 ujutro i sad pazi ti ovo, zamisli ti imaš Swedish House Mafia, ti imaš ispred sebe ne znam koliko ljudi i sad ovi javljaju gore, iz tamo, ne znam, gradonačelnici, sve živo, buka je do 6, ne možeš ti dalje ići jednostavno, to postoji limit i sad kako ćete skinuti tog, a sve vrh, atmosfera je gori, pazi, klub se raspada, znači to su pozitivne strane toga. Znači, prekidanje tih nastupa, ali zato što tehnički više se nije bilo izvesti. Znači, a on je imao limitirano 2 sata.
After all these years, Papaya has hosted hundreds of DJs. Each show has been different and unique, but in the minds of many. Some are still special to this day.
Drugi nastup Swedish House Mafije u Papaji, sjećam se, bio sam jako iscrpljen, nastupili su u sredini sezone, imao sam temperaturu, iza sam sjeo na neke kofere od razglasa ili nešto. Axwell se okretao dok je svirao, išao je po CD da promijeni pjesmu i vidio je mene kako sjedim. Vratio se, stavio CD, ugasio je muziku i rekao je: Papaja, sad svi idemo sjest. Ja sam prvo mislio kako mi je neugodno, htio sam propast u zemlju, ali cijeli klub uistinu je sjeo i oni su čučnuli i onda su ponovo pustili muziku i svi su skočili i onda je tulum krenuo. I ja sam naravno u toj cijeloj euforiji skočio.
I think that, you know, if you have a good flow, so that, you know, the whole set is kind of flowing somewhere. You know, it can go up, it can go down in energy, and you shouldn't be bored. You know, it should be like something different here and there, but not something different all the time. It's still got to feel like, you know, a train that just keeps going. The best part is when you can, you know, go out and play a record that you just finished. You know, that's the best feeling. You're like, yes, I just made this, and they are dancing to it now.
It was the first time here. It was really nice. We had some drinks, and then we didn't stop because it was dark. You couldn't see anything, and it was good weather. We went up, and I think we were playing for 20 minutes, and then it started dripping, and then pouring, and then just the hell break loose. It was pouring rain all over the equipment, and I thought, okay, that's it. Everybody's going home right now, and that's our first gig in Papaya. But all of the people was throwing off the shirts. They were like screaming and jumping, and I was like, these Croatians are crazy. Yeah. And we even went harder on it because we loved it, and we just pull out we just want to get wet and party with the people. And I think it was a movie online, and everybody was talking about it. All the DJs called us, like Morello, Steve Angel. What happened? What happened? Yes, it was raining and people were jumping, and it's like, wow.
I think, electronic music is in a place now where it's becoming very popular across the world. You know, it's not just contained in one city or one place. Like, electronic music of all kinds is it's like a worldwide currency.
Sometimes I don't really understand what's happening because it's going so fast. A year and a half ago, I couldn't imagine playing at big festivals like Tomorrowland or, tour around the world, And now I'm doing that, and it went so fast. I just, sometimes I have to pinch my heart, to realize I'm actually doing this. And I think it is that dream that has come true, and I want to do this, for the rest of my life.
It caught everyone's expectations beyond belief, because really this music and this scene should have finished maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, because rave music was just a fad. Techno music was, it's okay, and there's no songs, it's instrumental, it sounds boring on radio. Superstar DJs are finished, there's no more, we're going to get back into rock music, and all. None of this happened at all. It's still on the up and up and up, and I think one of the reasons is that the now generation are into creating and basically getting behind their culture. It's what they want.
But the explosion currently, I think, is probably due to the fact of the crossover with pop music as well, and the likes of David Guetta, who are collaborating with quite big artists, and it's really opened it up, and it's just totally exploded. It's immense,
When I start to be a DJ, everybody wants to be the barman, give the drinks to the girls, or to be at the door, because it was much more well paid than the DJ. The things are completely changed. We are on stage, under the light, like rock star.
It's going to carry on, whether we like it or not, into another dimension. And you can see clearly that this is only a beginning of something now quite strong.
It can go in so many different directions right now. You have one side that is very underground and a bit softer, and that one is coming up really strong now because of the mainstream house music being so popular that more people can discover other styles of house music. So, it's going to be interesting to see how the styles develop, and there might be a mixture of everything. But definitely, it seems like it's going to be big for a while. I just hope that we keep it interesting for people so they don't get bored.
I think the future is unwritten in a way. I think it hasn't really got any particular direction. I think it will make its own path as time goes on.
But I always look at the music scene as a clock, and there's different levels. So currently, I think live bands and guitar music is at 6 o'clock, which is not so popular, and dance music is at 12 o'clock, and it's the most popular. But the clock is always going to turn, and the music's going to come round in a cycle. So, what's popular now in a few years won't be so popular. Maybe it'll be the live bands again.
We were trying to work it out last night how many years I've been doing Papaya. Each year it's different, new sets of clubbers, younger people coming.
It's Papaya really. It's just like one of a kind show that I really want to have every summer. It's really important for me to do it every summer because it's something special.
It's funny, we've been coming here 5-6 years.
6 years, yeah.
It's hard to kind of pinpoint exactly what it is, but I think it's a combination of a few things. You know, good hospitality, great location, an amazing crowd, and you have a recipe for success.
Da je Zrče postiglo ogroman uspjeh kad govorimo samo o usporedbi sa ostalim mjestima u Hrvatskoj na obali. Govori činjenica da masu mjesta na obali pokušava naći plažu na kojoj bi napravili svoje Zrče. Odjednom je to Zrče postalo uzor. E sad, kad to sve podignemo na razinu cijele Hrvatske, koliko to oslobađa, da tako kažem, oslobađa duh, oslobađa nas od konzervativnih ili zatupljujućih razmišljanja.
Prije, ja mislim da je zemlja bila, odnosno Balkan, odnosno ovo podneblje bilo opterećeno nekakvom bivšom tom Jugoslavijom, da se fokusiralo na to razmišljanje. Bilo uvijek to, pritužno to nekako balkansko razmišljanje, da smo orijentirani da se možda teško može vanje uspjeti.
Tako da je njihov uspjeh zapravo rezultat jednog plana vrlo dobro napravljenog i vrlo dobro sprovedenog. Gdje gotovo da nisu dopuštali nikakve greške. Valjda su se samo pitali kako su dopustili grešku, a to je da ja objavim taj tekst 2004.
Bili smo ekipa, bili smo tim. Ponašali smo se dosta, ajmo reći, totalno entuzijastički. Nisu bila prevelika očekivanja, a jednostavno kroz to naše, ajmo reći, henganje, druženje, zezanciju, nastale su velike stvari.
Ima puno zanimljivih internacionalnih priča i poznanstava i danas velikih prijateljstava koji su se desili u Papaji. Jedna od njih je upravo priča koja je sada praktički obiteljska svih nas iz Papaje sa Otavijom, koji je nekoliko godina planirao svoj dolazak u Hrvatsku, jednostavno je uvijek odgađao, budem iduće. Međutim, bukiranjem Tiesta, kada je vidio Tiesta u Papaji, iznimno velik fan Tiesta, rekao ovo je neki znak, ja moram doći u Hrvatsku. Prvi korak u Hrvatskoj, u stvari dolazak je bio Zadar i dolazak u Papaju.
So when I decided to go, I was on the internet and I just spotted Pag, Papaya and Zrce. And the 10 evenings we went to Papaya, we stayed on the same table, on the same seats with the same people. And the other 10 days that we were supposed to go to Prague, we traveled Croatia, visiting the people that we met through those 10 days.
Otavio je svom tim gostopinstvom i nekom toplotom koju je osjetio kod nas svi. Hrvatska mu je sjela kao da je u Brazilu, ljeto, Brazil, slična je neka bila energija i priča, da je tu energiju nakon nekoliko godina svojom velikom željom i trudom i kao jedan ambasador Papaje uspio prenijeti na jednom odličnom internacionalnom festivalu Paradise Weekend.
And this year they did probably one of the biggest festivals in Brazil. It was a 1 hour drive from Salvador at some beautiful, one beautiful resort. We had our own stage there. We had our resident DJs to play. And we're going to probably continue, we're going to continue the cooperation with them. We're going to invite them to come here to have their own, like a Paradise Week in Croatia, show them around. And this is one of the things that we are also proud of because we have the partners all over the world.
Pa prije 5 godina me je nezamislivo bilo vidjeti Papaju koja danas gostuje u Brazilu, u Pragu, u Dubaju. To je jednostavno predivan osjećaj i sutra, prekosutra ja vidim Papaju na cijeloj zemaljskoj kugli, od Amerike do Tokija. Naši gosti dolaze stvarno iz cijelog svijeta.
What's up? I'm Armin Van Buuren. I'm back at the Papaya Club.
Hey, this is Calvin Harris. How you doing, Papaya?
Hi, this is Arno Kost, and I'm a Papaya. Hi, I'm Marcus Schultz here at Papaya. This is my first time here. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Zrce, Croatia, Swedish House Mafia, Papaya, Island of Pag. Let's do this, party people.
Hello, Papaya. I'm Paul Van Dyke. Yo, what's up? This is Dave Morales, and I'm here at Papaya, and you're watching Papaya TV.
Russell. And I'm James, and we're the Freemasons, and we're here in Papaya.
Hi, I'm Norman Doré. I'm now in Papaya Club.
Hello everybody, this is Axwell. I'm here at Papaya.
Hey, I'm Tiesto. I'm the third time here at Papaya. Big double hello to Papaya.
We are absolutely going to bring down the house tonight.
Papaya was amazing.
And I wish you 10 more successful years.
Congratulations to Papaya.
Just a big, huge shout out to Papaya. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. I hope we can have another 10.